Hey everyone, today I want to talk about 3 things that I really think are important to develop your own phrasing and ultimately to make you a better solo taker, a better soloist. So let's dive in and take a look at them. Tip number 1, try using fewer notes, especially when starting a solo. Leave yourself some room to develop your own solo, and you can do that by starting with fewer notes. So in this backing track that I have, I'm in the key of A minor, and I'm going to use the guitarist's favorite A minor pentatonic scale that we probably all know and love. I'm going to assume you know that for this video and for this lesson. If you don't, there's probably millions of videos that you can check out regarding that stuff. So A minor pentatonic over an A minor backing track. I'm going to start building this idea, and at the end of the video, I'll do a solo and kind of demonstrate this stuff. So stick around for that. I'm only going to start with those 4 notes: D, C, A, and G. I'm going to start with those 4 and just use that as a launching place for my solo, for my phrasing. There's a ton of options and a ton of music that's just within those 4 notes that you can have fun with and develop ideas from. Let's take a look at number 2. Tip number 2, repetition. So using these 4 notes isn't going to get you that far until you start building ideas, and the best way to build ideas is to repeat them. Now, one of the secrets to this that I found that works really well is repeat a phrase 3 times and then change it on the 4th. I kind of did that there just now. I'll do it again. Something kind of like that would make a lot of sense to an audience. And that's really who we're trying to impress. It's always nice to try to impress our fellow guitar players. But at the end of the day, I think most of us want to impress the audience that we're playing for, and this works wonders for doing that. Number 3 is space. This is really kind of a hard lesson because we're all guitar players. We like to play as many notes as we can, which is cool. But again, for the phrasing element, leaving space is a very, very good thing. We don't want to overplay. Sometimes it's not the number of notes that we play in a solo that makes it great. Sometimes it's the notes we don't play in a solo that makes it great. So again, building off of repetition, building off these fewer notes. Space. Space. And then stuff like that. Even just little breaks here and there. It's almost like taking a breath. I've even had it explained to me before. It's like you're a horn player or a saxophone player playing like a jazz solo. So you would be playing a string of notes, have to take a breath for the next string of notes, take a breath for a next string of notes, and so on. And that's actually pretty decent practice for us guitar players. So even, mocking taking a breath or something can be something usable. In the lesson room, don't do this on stage unless you want to be, kind of weird or something. I don't know, whatever. So, there's the 3 tips. Let's see what those sound like in a musical context. I'm going to throw this backing track on, and I'll pull up the close-up so you guys can follow along. So hopefully you could see during that brief solo that I started with very small ideas. The keen observer might notice that I played up there, then I actually jumped an octave. Playing your phrases across different octaves is also a really good idea. That's your, hidden number 4th tip, I guess. So, very small phrases, and then as the solo developed, I made those phrases a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger, which helped keep this ongoing momentum to this solo, and hopefully that came across. So, if you like music and guitar-related content, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more stuff like this, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks. See ya.